Hey everybody, welcome back, and this is Aaron. We are picking up part 2 of the game that I was trying out the demo of the other day. FYI, this part is being recorded before the first video is uploaded, so if you made comments on that video, I wouldn't have seen them by the time I'm recording this video, just FYI. All right, I also noticed in the previous video, there were just a couple of moments when there was some rendering lag and that affected the webcam. So I made an adjustment to OBS and hopefully that will resolve that. So we won't have any more of that kind of camera lag. We'll see. If it continues to happen, I'll make some more adjustments and we'll go from there. So thanks for bearing with me. As I mentioned in the previous video, I'm still working on getting everything set up for recording and whatnot. All right, so here we are. We started this game. This is the demo of a game called Tainted Grail, The Fall of Avalon. It's based on a board game franchise or IP by a company called Awaken Realms, and this game is developed by Questline. So this is part 2. As you can see, it's first person and looks pretty good. I was pretty impressed with it. You can watch the first video, which I'll link, and check out that video with the impressions. So anyway, let's get into it. So looking at our journal here, we were in a cell in the previous video. That's where we started. And now we have met a knight that rescued us from the cell and told us to meet him deeper within this dungeon. I thought this was going to be just a small sort of dungeon that we would just kind of quickly get out of, but it turned out to be quite large. So after doing a bit of exploring, we found a key down here. I believe it was, yes. So we came through here, there was a conversation we heard, and there is no map as of yet, so I can't show you the extent of this dungeon. That was one thing that I wished that we had, was like an auto mapping feature. But anyway, we found a laboratory key and that's where I left off. And I believe we're going to get into combat probably right away. Yes. Possible if I hide my weapon, we won't, but we'll see. So here we have a guy tied up on a rack. This game is grimdark. Interesting that because I don't have my weapon out, this guy doesn't seem to have noticed me yet. Oh, here he comes. I'm playing on the ultra easy setting also because this is a demo and I just want to explore the game. But I'm also not great at these sorts of like first person games. So I want to enjoy the story and I'm not so concerned about combat. All right, we've got a coin, another dagger, more bandages. I don't need any of this. I'll take the 7 coins. The rest of it I'll just leave. All right. We'll see if there's anything here. Been picking up a lot of ingredients. Don't know if the jars are useful. What? Did somebody else say something? Okay, I'll get to him in a minute, but let's check. Well, you know what? Maybe I should go to him now. Whoops. Ninian.
You're not one of them. Please, free me.
If I release you, you'll spread the plague. That's possible, but I feel like I should release him anyway. I'll get you out.
That's not the kind of freedom I'm asking for.
Oh gosh, he wants me to kill him.
Even if I could escape, I'd only be putting others at risk. You have to kill me. And when it's done, please, Take my tags to the Horns of the South. Let Fergus know I didn't run.
His voice sounds familiar, like a Game of Thrones character. Who's Fergus? I don't have it in me to kill you. That's not who I am. Who's Fergus?
He's the quartermaster of the Horns of the South. It's a keep. If you make it out, you should be able to see its lighthouses from the beach.
I don't have it in me to kill you. That's not who I am.
It's not about you. It's mercy. No decent god wants their followers to suffer. Think of it as carrying out the will of whoever you believe in.
Oh, I don't really want to do this, but he's probably right. He's affected by the Red Death. I'm not just going to leave him here. All right, if that's truly what you want, close your eyes.
Thank you. May the All-Mother bless you.
Am I going to actually have to do it myself? I am. God. Really? Really? Well, there we go. Ninian's tag and Tauren Keeper's pants will take all. Once again, he's immediately stripped naked. That was something I kept chuckling about in the last video. All right, Keeper's pants are an upgrade. Doesn't tell me if they're medium or heavy or what. It just says extra armor, so we'll put those on. I'm guessing maybe they're medium armor. And then we found a tag. Here it is, Ninian's tag. It says it offers a quest. Did it automatically add the quest to my journal? No. Okay, so how do I it says it gives a quest, but it doesn't say what that quest is. Okay, maybe it's a quest I haven't picked up yet. Or was that what I had to give to Fergus? Burning Ember. Okay, we got some health potions. Another blood clot, gross. Okay, let's read this letter. It is time, my brothers, you cry, woe is us. We escaped death only for it to follow us here to Avalon, but I say all is not lost. We have been delivered to our salvation, to the one place where we can fight the Red Death and win, for Avalon holds what our homelands did not, the weirdness. Many see the weirdness as a curse, but I believe it's our path to survival. We must not fear it, and we must welcome it. This can heal us. We seek the edge of the weirdness. Embrace it. Let it cure our afflictions. To the brave and the faithful, spread the word. Prepare your tools, cast out doubt and fear, and open your minds to the weirdness as our saving grace. Yep, these priests are not good people, which is what I had suspected. Don't see anything else in here. This is lovely. This is lovely. Small mana potion, I'll take that. Right. What's over here? Can lockpick this chest. A monster brain, some sage, devil's snare, and burdock root. We'll take all of that. Looks like alchemical ingredients of some kind. I'm not taking brains. I probably should. I probably need them. All right. The history of the island asylum. Coins, a small mana potion, and swift steps. And we can read. All right. And then the prophet instructed her disciples, go to the marshes where those marked by the plague await death, aid them, build an asylum, and keep peace for their bodies and souls. As long as my teachings live in your hearts, so shall I. Upon her last breath, her acolytes buried her on the Isle of the Dead, then went to the dark morass to build a lazaret as she commanded. One day, King Arthur heard a voice from the prophet's tomb. Opening the coffin, he found not bones, but a beautiful woman seemingly taken by death in peaceful slumber. Then her words resounded, Arthur, the plague is a trial for all. My disciples brave the marshes, preaching humbly, yet ask nothing in return. I ask for a place worthy of their sacrifice. Arthur granted her request, directing Morgaine to vacate the four-dweller ruins on the Isle of the Dead for the Red Priests to continue their service. All right, so we found a note before that said something about Morgaine's cut. So Morgaine is apparently the her that's being referred to. She says, the plague is a trial. My disciples brave the marches. So her disciples are the Red Priests. Arthur has granted that request, asking her to vacate the four-dweller ruins. Apparently that is now the island asylum. The prophet instructed her disciples. So Morgaine was a prophet? Instructed her disciples, yes. Acolytes buried her on the Isle of the Dead, then went to Dark Morass to build a lazaret as she commanded. One day from the prophet's tomb, Arthur heard the voice. Okay, beautiful woman taken by death in peaceful slumber. All right, so some history there. Increases movement speed by 20%. That was swift steps. Spirit. Okay, I didn't, interesting. He asked me to give that, that item to Fergus, but it didn't give me a quest, and I cannot... I can't do it. I can't read this or do anything with it. So I'm not sure. I guess it's just an item that I carry somewhere, but it's interesting that it didn't put that quest into my log. There's an alchemy station. Let's look at recipes. Okay. Health and mana. All right, craft. We'll make a health potion. And we'll make a mana potion. Perfect. There we go. So we should be on the lookout for alchemy stations throughout the world. That will help us. What's this down here? Anything? Medic saw. Okay. So this looks like some kind of morgue. Small mana potion, devil snare, burdock root, and hot goo. What in the world is hot goo? A crafting reagent, of course it is. I bet all the brains are crafting reagents as well. We know that spoiled meat is nasty. This is so gross. I mean, like, really gross. Bone meal, bone meal. I'm going to assume that bone meal is also a crafting reagent. Yes. Okay. Let's check here first. Open. Okay. I wonder if I need jars. I'm going to take these jars because I think I do need them for making potions. Empty crates. Crucian carp. Okay. All right, these are all empty. Raspberry. Cabbage for cooking. My favorite. Sage. Sage. Okay. Oh. Wolf's Bane. There's a priest in there somewhere. There he is right there. I guess he doesn't see me just standing right here. Apples, apples, apples. Okay, encyclical of the second pope. Yet many are unruly, corrupt, and indolent. Though they claim to know the prophet, their deeds betray them. Their minds are sullied, and the prophet sees all. As punishment, their skin is marred by red marks, festering and flaking. The Red Death not only claims their lives, but damns their souls. Yet hope remains for the impure. The prophet declares, renounce unruliness, dishonesty, and indolence. Embrace my word in your heart, and your soul will be purified as mine was. The prophet warns, trust in my disciples as you trust in me. To harm them is to harm me, and you will be punished accordingly. Wonderful. So kind, such kind words of encouragement. These red priests are not good people. Yeah, I'm coming for you, mister.
Reveal yourself.
Mm-hmm.
You're no match for me.
Oh, yes, I am. All right, we're going to take those coins. Small mana potion. See these scrolls, but doesn't look like there's anything there for me to read. Nothing there. Who's this dude? Oh, he's a prisoner. Brother Sirius, 33, male, Island Asylum, Red Death Stage 5. Self-experimentation, wants to know the patient's perspective. The aim is to gather knowledge about the stimuli our patients experience. Treat like common patient. Coming in, Brother Sirius. Can I not talk to you? Oh, there we go.
Who's there? Forgive me, but my eyes fail me these days. You shouldn't be here. I'm very, very sick.
That's okay, I'm sick too, so it's fine.
I am Brother Sirius. Your question suggests that you are not one of the Red Priests. Did you escape your cell? You really should have stayed there. We can't let the plague spread any further. Although, I understand.
Right, you understand what? Why are you locked up? Do you need any help? I know why he's locked up, but what do you understand?
All of it. The patience. The madness around. Somewhere along the way, we lost ourselves. The mission to find a cure became a burden. I can't tell who you are, but I'm so sorry for all that we've done. It's a shame, but when you're fighting a losing battle, sometimes there's just no other way.
We already know why he's locked up, and we probably can't help him, but for the sake of progressing dialogue, I'm going to ask anyway, why are you locked up?
When I discovered that I'd fallen ill, I asked to be placed in a cell. I sought to understand the experiments from the patient's perspective. To learn which stimuli provoke the strongest reactions. And I also wanted to equip my brothers with new tools for their work.
You don't look well. It looks like your illness has progressed quite far. Do the Red Priests really cure the Red Death?
We've had some success treating it up to the 4th stage. But it's still a gamble. Sometimes we manage to push the disease from stage 3 back to stage 1, only to see it jump to stage 5 as soon as treatment stops. We believe that with the weirdness, we could eliminate this randomness.
How would the weirdness cure the Red Death?
Weirdness, my child, is pure potential. That's the theory. In practice, we tried to direct its power where we needed it most. The effects, shall we say, varied.
You don't look well. It looks like your illness has progressed quite far. Progressed quite far.
4th stage, if I'm not mistaken.
5th.
We've identified 6, so I'm not far from my end. The 1st stage is the most treacherous, when the symptoms are almost invisible. But that's when the disease spreads fastest. It was the same with me. From the 2nd to 4th stages, the symptoms become visible. Fever, tooth loss, painful sores, festering wounds that won't heal. The last 2 stages are visceral, the worst possible. The victim's insides.
All right, this guy needs to talk a little faster.
Turning to mush. Brain starts to die. And the body becomes a mindless shell. That's what's ahead of me. May the prophet's word be a safe haven for you.
Yeah, could have gotten through that a little quicker. Not gonna lie. One thing I do wish is that when, oh God, one thing I do wish is that when you're in conversation, I wish I could still mouse around and like look at other things in the room while the guy was talking. Cause like you can't, if you click, it automatically cuts the conversation. So tiny glass bottles, Brother Serious. Okay. He's got some drawings here. That looks like maybe Morgaine. Looks like a woman. I can't really tell. Okay, nothing else in his room. Just a cup and that's it. Okay. Let's go over this way. Nothing in here. That just looks like another alcove. Oh, and this is the chapel that I couldn't get into before. Interesting. Okay, so now we're over here in the chapel. This is extremely dark right here. Is this even... Oh, this is just like a... There's nothing. Okay, that's just a dark alcove. That's not actually a room. Okay, let's see. We have a lot of prayers. Father Gondar's prayer, Father Ogdy's prayer, Brother Fabius' prayer, Brother Cyril's prayer, Brother Cassian's prayer, blood transfusion. Interesting. So we have an image of a red priest on the wall, and it seems that people have left blessings and prayers. All right, let's see what this says. Blood transfusion. Oops. Oh, well, what was that? Is that a recipe? Blood transfusion, light cast, project. Oh, it's magic. Damage, mana cost, shoots a projectile that applies bleed, heavy cast, channeled. Continuously drains health, healing you instead. Ah, okay, Q, read more. Requires 1 spirituality, 1 endurance. All right. Okay. Oh shoot. That's not what I wanted to do. All right, so let's see here. In my, what's this? Oh, that was a spell. Burning Ember was a spell. Oh, okay. So let's put that in one of our loadouts. And left hand, right hand. Oh, now I understand why they had the reverse mouse buttons. Okay, so your right hand is the left click on the mouse. Your left hand is your right click on the mouse. Now I get it. So when you're using magic, you can reverse those so it's easier to not get mixed up. Okay, that makes sense. I don't know. So this is damage and this is healing. If it's a light cast versus a heavy cast, and what's this do? Light cast, small burning projectile, larger burning ball of fire. Okay. All right. So no, I don't. I want to equip my sword and shield, but we do have magic now in our 3rd slot. Cool. All right, let's read these prayers. Kai, today I pray for the healing of your church, for the severance of all rotten fruit from our holy institution. Let pure intent flow through us all. Let the word guide and strengthen the priests who have strayed. This is my humble plea, Brother Cassian. Okay. Kai, guide. Who's Kai? I wonder. Guide me with thy word among the flock, which must be brought back to the threshold of thy sacred fold, so that they may know grace, hear the beating of the bleeding heart of the plague, and contribute to our divine mission. This is my humble plea. All right, so these red priests are like worshiping the plague. Blessed Kai, through whom the word flows within me, grant that my mission in the place called Quanacht be met with success, health, and divine inspiration. Grant me the strength to aid the people of Avalon, touched as they are by the specter of doom. This is my humble plea, Brother Fabius. Quanacht, we saw that in somebody else's, a prisoner's letter. Grant that my body and mind resist the influence of the Red Death in this mission I now undertake. Let the word guide my steps with strength and resilience against the plague I seek to shield our people from, and may those I encounter believe in the sincere intentions of our church. My humble plea, Brother Ogdi. Okay. This plea appears older than the others. Father Gondor's prayer. The time of fire and reckoning is upon us, the time to cleanse the land of the vermin defiling it. Let all druids burn. Kai, let thy word guide us to every den where these wretches hide. Let this land be healed through flame. Okay, so that implies that perhaps this Red Death was meant to be malevolent, and maybe it got out of hand. Was a weapon to destroy the druids, perhaps? Okay, Okay, where was I at now? Okay, let's see what's over here. Crouch. More white button, mushrooms. I do like the look of these little tunnels when you're crouched. They look very natural. Lots of white buttons here. Okay, so this goes where? What? What? Okay. Who was that yelling? All right, this place is so huge. Oh, Brother Cassian is in a cell.
I've already told you everything, I swear. Wait, you're not... You're a prisoner. Go, but escape while you still can.
Everything you say, I'm listening.
You want to know about our failure? There's nothing left to say. We can't help you anymore. Run away from here.
Tell me about your failure.
We wanted a better asylum. Something better than we had under Vaughn's control. He's the one responsible for the torture, for the sick experiments.
A better asylum, but it didn't work out.
No, they came for me and locked me up here. Vaughn's men aren't evil. They're just afraid of him. I'm not sure how long it's been. Days, weeks, I don't remember. It was all for nothing. Changing things for the better is rare.
It may be rare, but it happens.
Not this time. But it was worth the effort.
Okay, a better asylum?
We really wanted to help those people. We wanted to improve their condition. But we knew with Father Vaughn in charge, nothing would change. We wanted to get rid of him, poison him. But somehow he found out. At least about me. I'm not sure about the others. I never said anything about them.
You are only a red no, not only are you a red priest, you're a traitor. The changes you wanted sound good. It's a shame it didn't work out. What changes?
Shame, yes. Maybe we waited too long. We knew Vaughn was a madman.
Oh.
We were afraid. We didn't know how many supported his methods. Turns out it was only a few, but it was enough.
You can't escape. The way is clear.
I won't make it. Besides, they threw me into a cell that once held a patient in the final stages of the disease. I'm probably sick already. Go. Don't worry about me. I'm not worth it.
Okay. Let's get back out of here. Go take this other path that we saw. Down. Okay, I'm getting better at sneaking. Good. Oh, interesting. So this... Oh, crap. Crap. Am I still detected? How do I know if I'm detected or not? All right, well, that leads down to an area where there's a lot of people. So let's go back this way and see if we can find the other path that we were going to take. which was through here, I think. Yep. Okay, so that's where I was right there. So I bet I go through here and go left, it's going to take me down there just through a different route. Oh man, this place is so large. Lock seems to be broken. Okay, so that doesn't go anywhere. Can I take a shovel? Let's take it. We might need a shovel for some reason. Just roots. Oh, this is another passageway. Now, where does this one go? Getting lots of mushrooms here. All right, this one goes down as well. All right. Getting pretty good at sneaking. Oh, is this the guy I'm supposed to meet? Oh, that's him. Okay, I don't want to do that quite yet because I want to finish exploring this area. Wow, this place is huge. Like, huge. What the heck? It's so large. That's what he said. Oh my god, this place is gigantic. Like, what? Okay. Well, I'll come back here. There's like a pit. All right, let's go explore this this laboratory area before we go any further. Right, because we can come out right there. It's through here, right? No. Where was that passage? It was over here. Okay. Sorry, my nose is itching. All right, we're going to come out and get these guys. Anyone else? All right. Potion. Take a coin. Oh, there's another one. Nice. Wood club is an upgrade. Alright, so this does... Oh, requires 2 strength. I don't have 2 strength. I haven't gained a level yet. So leveling is pretty conservative in this game. Right. Health and mana. Blood, Hearts, and Guts, The Alchemy of Viscera. Author Kiolamund the Scarlet. An alchemist worth their craft must embrace the visceral. There is no greater power than the lifeblood freshly torn from a creature's chest cavity. The viscera contains strength unmatched by any plant, no matter how sacred. Trees neither feel light nor fight. They lack the instincts that create true potency. The rage of a cornered beast, its will to survive, these produce the strongest ingredients for potions that can push humans beyond their limits. Those who work only with delicate herbs refuse to acknowledge this primal truth. Alchemy binds us to the creatures we hunt, transforming fear into fury and awakening the beast within. To reject this is to deny alchemy's essence. It's through blood and viscera that we transcend our fragile natures, wielding potions forged from the raw, unyielding power of life itself. Bloodsucker potion. Okay, great. I guess I should take all these brains, all that monster blood, take some peppermint too, you know, for when I need to... Oh, I can cook some more stuff here. What do I know? Nah, I haven't learned anything new. Right, anything over here? Lots of monster blood, peppermint, wolfsbane. That's the other passage that I found. Another alchemy station. Bloodsucker potion. I am missing blood. I don't have enough blood clots. Oh, gross. All right, so that goes somewhere, but where does this go? Wait, what's this? Another brain. Okay. Where does this go? Oh, God. Oh, spoiled meat. Bone meal. Yuck. All right, so this is another passage down somewhere. This looks like it's going to like an oubliette where they dump the bodies. Yep. I bet that's where I saw the passage earlier. There was another passage that branched off and went down. That's probably where that is. So I don't want to go there just yet. I really can't believe that, like, there's... Oh, there is a photo mode. Oh, cool. Pose. Oh, I can turn the brightness and the contrast up. Cool. And I can change the saturation. Oh, look at that. But how do I... Oh, okay. I see. Let's take a photo. This can be the thumbnail I'll use. Toggle the UI. How do I take the picture? How do I take the picture? Enter? don't know, but I can take it with OBS. That's fine. Still serve my purposes. All right, how do I get out of there? All right. Okay, so we haven't been up this way yet. Fish oil. Fish eye. All right, let's see what's over here. More dark passageways. Where did these go? Or did they go nowhere? Okay, nowhere. Just dark. I bet Brother Cassian isn't... Oh, now who's this? God, more dead people. Well, I got a theft point. Ian, can you hear me?
Can you hear me? Hear me.
No, can you hear me? What have you done to yourself? The cell is open. You can go now.
Can go now. Now.
Yeah, none of these people are going anywhere. All right, dude. Who are you? Dega, 43 female Whitefield, Red Death Stage 5, severe disability due to nerve damage and muscular atrophy. In the event of an emergency procedure, follow enhanced protective measures to ensure the safety of all brothers involved.
You're not a priest. Get out of here. Go away before they see you with me.
The priests can't hurt you if they're dead.
What did you do? You monster.
Oh no. Lady. Oh my goodness. Can't anybody just let me be a hero? Not a monster. These priests are horrible. Right. Oh, here we go. Ian, 55 to 60, male, Ross Cree. Severed anterior part of the frontal lobe did not affect progression of symptoms. Patient is prone to self-harm. Oh my god. This game. God. That said hard difficulty, and I feel like I didn't even... Whatever, the lockpicking is weird. I don't know what I'm doing, it's just luck. Origin potion. Reset your skill and stat points. Oh, cool. Okay. Oh, this was where I came out and found Brother Cassian. I don't need to talk to him. He's not going anywhere. Oh God, what is that? Is that somebody eating someone? I just don't know where I'm supposed to be going. Like, that guy was back here a ways. Let's go back and chat with him, because I feel like maybe I'm getting a little too far ahead of things. Like, maybe I was supposed to just talk to him. I don't even remember where he's at now. Okay, let's go through here. Right. Okay, this is it. He's up these stairs. No, down the stairs. Rejuvenation potion, wooden arrow, short bow. Okay. Right, so let's see. I bet I can equip that into my final slot. My final loadout. Let's see. Let's put short bow and arrows. Okay. I haven't explored this entire place, but I do want to chat with this guy.
But I understand. I did too, when I was leaving this place for the first time. You have to admit that the Red Priests are quite resourceful. At least when it comes to death and dying.
Okay, who are you?
Great question. Truly. But in case you hadn't noticed, we're still within the walls of the island asylum. When we're out, then we can talk. I'm told this path leads to the beach. I'll wait for you there until dusk. Good luck.
We'll meet again when I find a way out of the island asylum. Okay, so this path goes out. So that is our way out. So anywhere else does not. Let's go down. I want to explore this deep area down here, and then we'll go back to where we saw the guy that looked like he was eating someone. Okay, was it here? Wait, what was down here? Okay, that was the door that goes into the effigy. Okay, right, we had that. Okay, before I do that, I want to go explore this, what to me looks to be like an oubliette. Yep, that's exactly what it is. Oh my God. This is so gross. This game is disgusting. Yuck. All right, come on. I bet this wraps around. Oh my God, it goes deeper, deeper still. Okay. I don't know how much more deeper we can go. I mean, we've got to be like way down here now. It's cool though. Lots of mushrooms. Oh boy, is this a boss? Great.
You'll suffer for your sins.
I will definitely not suffer because I'm playing on easy, super easy mode. All right, give me your stuff. Athlete's Pride, Thorn Helmet, worn out leather breastplate. All right, let's take all of this. Not so tough for now, are you, mister? With your loincloth showing your ass. All right. Okay, let's see here. Any increases? Yes. Thorn Helmet, 2 armor. Receiving melee damage returns 5 physical damage back to the attacker. Sure, let's take it. What did I find? Was it this? Red Priest's robe. No. Worn out leather breastplate. So nothing here is an improvement. Did get a ring. Athlete's Pride increases max stamina by 5. Okay. Nope, don't need that. Boots. Nope, we're good. Okay. Why did this give me... Yeah, arrows. Okay. Nope, nope. My sword and shield. Thank you much. Right, anything in here? Carrot, wine, apple. Empty, all that's empty. We got some white buttons and that's it. That's all that is in here. Okay, so in the bottom of this place was a berserker. I mean, he looks like maybe he was a prisoner, but why would he be a prisoner? Because he was the most dangerous prisoner. He was in the very bottom of everything. All right, how do I get out of here? Okay, I think I can jump back up here. Yep. Oh, who's this person? Who are you?
Stay back. I may not be in top shape, but I can tear you to pieces if I have to.
I'm not with the priests.
So, you escaped too? Huh. They're having quite a day. Good. I hope it gets even worse. This whole place is mad. From a safe distance this time.
Devour them. But what? How did you get caught in the first place?
Same as you, I guess. Wrong time, wrong place. I was wandering through Kunakt and got caught in an outbreak. I was kept with the rest at first, but when they figured out I was a Pict, well, then I deserved special treatment. One of the priests took me to a place so thick with weirdness, it scared me. I needed to get away, otherwise, I don't know what would have happened. I just know whatever it wasn't for me. They play with powers they don't understand, trying to wrangle the weirdness into obedience. It's a fool's dream. The weirdness might listen, but blind obedience is not in its nature.
All right, back. Why do you have horns on your head?
I hate wearing head wraps.
Okay, here. This should speed up your healing. Give small health potion.
It should, although I admit that the past few weeks have made me hate the taste. Still, thank you. There isn't much kindness going around this place. It wouldn't be very gracious of me not to repay it, would it? Take this. It might prove useful for you. Oh.
A lesser mana ring. Increases max mana by 10. Okay. I didn't see her before. Did I? Okay. Well, let's keep going here. In this giant maze. Yeah, like what? Where does this go now? Okay, interact. Oh, that takes me up. It is so dark. I just wish I had a torch. Oh, that's the door that I couldn't use before that takes me back to this hallway. Okay. Okay. All right. All right. We're getting somewhere now. let's see, probably about time for me to take a short break, so I'll be back momentarily. Every time. All right. Continue. Back through the tunnel. There was an area on the far side of this laboratory that I wanted to check out where I saw a dude. Looked like he was eating someone else. That's wonderful. I think it was down here. So I'm pretty sure that this is where we were. I think this goes down to where all the bodies were. Yep. So we've been there. And we're gonna go. Well, where was that guy? How did I get to him? This place is like a maze. Was it here? Yes, this was it, up through here. Yep.
And who the hell are you? Another one of those red dogs? Say a prayer to your goddess and get ready to die, scum!
I'm not a red priest. I'm a prisoner just like you.
I see you bear the marks of torture too. Maybe the priests messed with your mind, because one more moment and you'd be dead.
We don't know who'd be the one lying here. What were they doing to you? You recognize torture because you've been tortured, or what were they doing to you?
Nothing good. They thought they'd break me fast, like some Camelotian wimp. Big mistake on their part. Besides, I doubt they were waking you up with a kiss on your forehead either.
No, they weren't. But if you'd like to kiss me on the forehead, that'd be fine. Although I have scars all over me, so it might be kind of bloody. Have you seen a hooded man with a bow? No, we found him. If you're so brave and strong, how did they manage to catch you? What's your name?
From the Dalrea to Pup, if you hadn't already guessed that much.
Oh, he called me Pup. Okay, if you want to go that way. All right, can you tell me about the tribes?
If you make it to the Forlorn Swords, you'll meet the tribes. Right now, you'd better focus on getting your arse out of here.
Right. How did they manage to catch you? I feel like this is such a rude thing to say, but how did they manage to catch you?
With great bloody difficulty, that's how. Those bastards laid a trap, hoping I'd be easy pickings. They ended up needing damn near a full army to take me down.
You don't look like someone who falls into traps all that easily.
Was fighting with me bare arse hanging out, and I still managed to kill a dozen of them. Useless knobs. Someone must have put something in the maid.
Have you seen a hooded man with a bow?
I don't know. Barely saw anything, because I was either knocked out or had blood in my eyes. You're lucky to have someone risking their own arse to help you out. No time for a chinwag, just get the hell out of here.
It's interesting because I've met two people now, but it doesn't seem like I can form like a party with them. Gauntlets, tunic, none of these are upgrades, so we're not going to take anything. What else is in here? Anything? Nope. Okay, that must have been his cell. Oh, hi. Egan, 74, male Fernwood, stage 3 Red Death. Well-defined skin lesions with raised borders. Loss of sensation in affected areas. Oh, God, my nose. Sorry, guys. Due to nerve involvement, maintain a safe distance whenever possible to reduce the risk of droplet transmission. Yuck. He doesn't look 74 years old.
Are you trying to escape, my child? That's very brave of you, I must say.
We should escape together.
I appreciate your offer, but I believe fate has brought me here for a reason. That's why I'll stay and see what happens.
Nobody wants to get out of this jail. What is up with that? What else can happen here besides torture? You'll die if you don't escape.
I doubt that. You'll soon see that things aren't always what they seem at first glance. This way of thinking has never failed me.
So
Safe travels, my child.
by accident.
Be on your side.
The people do talk really slow in this game, I have to say that. So one thing that I noticed is that it's very sensitive. If you click, even accidentally while they're speaking, it just stops the whole dialogue. Okay, species Bugani. Caution, infected Baganes, I don't know how to pronounce that, may spread the illness through airborne droplets as they exhale, particularly when breathing becomes labored. Staff must wear enchanted full-body protective suits. Gloves must be reinforced with anti-piercing materials, given the fierceness of the bite. Oh, wow. Difficulty hard. Shoot. So it looks like when you complete a difficult lock, you get lockpicks. This is just gross. Bagane tail. Must be a special reagent. Lesser health ring. That is crazy looking. That looks like one of the things we saw being dissected. I guess that's all that's in here. Okay. Let's see. We have a lesser health ring. Increases max health by 5. I guess we could replace that with the mana ring since we're not really using magic too much. All right, I think we are ready to exit this dungeon. I do believe we have gone to every single part of it that we can. I really wish there was a map. I just like to see the scope of where we've been, because I feel like this dungeon was huge. But I did say at the outset that I was looking for a sort of dungeon crawler, and this certainly seems to be one thus far. Oops. So you can't sprint and crouch at the same time, I just discovered. Right. I think that's everything. I think we have explored this entire dungeon. We got to the oubliette, we got to the berserker room, we found 2 people that were escaping. I think we are good. Now, come on, dude. Do you have anything else to say?
Leads to the beach. I'll wait for you there until dusk. Good luck.
Can't you just come with me? Because I'm going now. I guess not. I am ready to get out of this dungeon, that's all I can say. And I have a lot of white buttons. Lockpick, weird plasm, and rejuvenation potion. Okay. Jar. I'll take the jar. And a brick hammer? Sure. Maybe I'll need that. Okay, so we've got a little bit of light now. Here we go. Ooh, cool. Look at this. Tainted Red Priest. Wow. Did he just disappear? Or did I knock him over the edge? Oh, that's cool. Look at that. That's pretty awesome. Commentary to Brother Euston's Underground Wonders by Brother Brother Abbey. Contrary to Brother Euston's view that the lower level of the island asylum is merely a confined vault system under the building complex, it seems endless. I even suspect it spans the island and far beyond. While Brother Euston's explorations are commendable, he was too ready to view dead ends as final. My research, however, has repeatedly confirmed that many passages he marked as closed off were buried tunnels extending deeper. As our doctrine teaches, persistence brings results, and we've been rewarded. At the end of one such tunnel, dismissed as a dead end, we found a vast chamber, and in its center a menhir. A remarkable monument, this menhir is truly an underground wonder, potentially revolutionizing our understanding of these statues. Is that what he's talking about right here? Is that the menhir? Are those roots? This is pretty crazy. It's pretty wild. Okay, we're gonna go up these ramparts in a minute, but looks like there's... Wow, okay. Here I thought we were like gonna get out of this dungeon, but there's like a whole lot more going on. All right, let's go back here. Go up. Wow. Oh, what's this? Weird plasm. Notes of Father Volod. 3rd Rowan Moon, 442. This four-dweller diorama unsettles me. Why does it look so dead? Previous depictions showed living beings, and this skull, so similar to ours, it's eerie. It resembles a menhir, yet menhirs were supposedly raised by Merlin. But how could ancient four-dwellers foresee what Merlin would create? 7th of Hawthorn Moon, 442. At last, proof Merlin didn't create the menhirs. We found one buried in the labyrinth. Brother Ugar is studying it now. If we're the first to explore the Isle of the Dead's depths, Merlin couldn't have invented the menhirs. This truth will shake Avalon's faith in that old charlatan. The word of Prophet Kai shall finally prevail. Okay, so Prophet Kai. Interesting. I'm assuming this thing here is what they're referring to. All right, so that looks like a device that will take us somewhere. Let's go here and interact with it, see what we can find. Really? Does that mean I only have that amount of time to run across it? Okay. Huh. Interesting. Okay, so there's a bridge there. Magical vines. And I see another one of those things right there. Take the arrows. Don't need anything else. I don't know if there was a way to get across that bridge or not. I'm thinking not. Maybe we return to this place at some point. Like maybe we weren't meant to get across it yet. Because this looks like it's... Oh. Oh, I leveled up. Nice. I do want to see what leveling up does. All right, so let's go... Whoops. Okay. Add points while sitting by the fire. That looks like warrior. Maybe magic. General, one-handed, two-handed, unarmed. Oh, okay. Godly physique increases melee damage by 5. Okay, so I can't add any points right now. I apparently have to be sitting by a fire. But we have strength, endurance, dexterity, spirituality, perception, practicality. And when you click on one of them, it looks like there's additional skills. So not as simplistic as it looked when I first saw the screenshots when we looked at the website in the first video. Okay, interesting. So leveling up gives you additional points, and I'm assuming increases your stats overall, although it didn't explicitly tell me that that was the case. Okay, character, status, yep. Attributes. Okay, so it's your attribute points. Yeah. 1 available points. Add points while sitting by the fire. Okay. I have tutorials turned on, but I have not seen a single tutorial pop up. I don't know if that's because this is the demo or if it's bugged. It's okay. I mean, intuitively, I've been able to figure most of it out, but it would have been useful to have, okay, this is pretty cool. Just take a picture of that. Brother Ugar's diary. The question remains, is there any significance to this menhir having 3 arms, not 4? How could we examine it without touching it? Poor Brother Abbey touched it with his bare hands and vanished as though he never existed. Shocked, the Pope forbade anyone from touching it again. Still, I hear it whispering my name. I know I should report it, but I don't want to. Someday I'll answer its call and claim it was Kai, even if it wasn't. I need to know. So we found 2 tainted priests, and they both appeared to be shadows or something. So I guess I'm going to touch this. I feel like this is a bad idea. Well, this is definitely not the beach. This actually is really cool looking, though, I will say. So one thing I am noticing, it does seem a little jerky. I know I turned dynamic resolution off, but that's just because I don't like to play with it on. Don't like the look that it gives things sometimes. I am playing at 4K, but I'm only playing at 60 hertz. I do have VSync on. I wonder, will it make any difference if I turn it off? So there is some cutting. Yeah. Let's go back and turn that back on. Oops. Yes. Okay. Yeah. Maybe needs to be optimized a little bit. I'm using a 4090, so I mean there should just be like 0 issues running this game at 60 FPS. But it does seem like there's a little bit of hitching going on. I am missing some frames. I just noticed as I'm recording. Interesting. So encoding lag, I did miss some frames. Which is really interesting. All right, let's go down and see what I can find. This is really, really cool looking though. See, I wish they would have shown some of this.
He's not here.
Whoa, okay. Creepy little like statues of children. They look like little crying children. Whoa. I'm taking a bunch of screenshots. This is really pretty. I have no... Oh, look at that. Whoa. That is so cool. I'll give it to the level designers. I mean, this is pretty wicked. I love the sky. You know what it reminds me of? It reminds me of the fade in Dragon Age. Look at the lighting. Wow. Amazing. So I don't speak Gaelic. I think that's what they're speaking. This is so crazy looking. Wow. Oh, some color finally. So this is a pretty big area. Okay, what's this? Ooh. Talk.
I've been waiting a long time for someone to find me. Are you here to help me leave this place?
What is this place?
I do not know. I think it is some kind of prison, deep in the weirdness.
What are you?
I wish I could answer. I cannot remember. I know I am not complete. I remember I once knew who I was at some point, but I do not anymore. I just am.
The voice almost sounds like the voice of the Emperor in Baldur's Gate 3. I wonder if it's the same voice actor.
And you? Why are you here?
I was transported here by a morbid statue.
Are men here? That would explain the weirdness surrounding us. But walk with me. Let's find out together, now that I'm free.
Beyond? It says walk with me, so do I click this?
I remember arriving on the shores of Avalon. That was the beginning of everything. But there were doubts and questions. How does it feel to leave your homeland behind? To keep moving forward, even though every step takes you into the unknown? The Four Dwellers quickly made it clear to us. If we wanted to call this place home, we'd have to fight for it, down to the last drop of blood.
Okay, so it's sort of like showing pieces of the past. Looks like a ship, a battle. It's pretty cool. God, do I have to jump? What if I had just fallen? Any other images here? This is so crazy. It definitely gives me vibes of the Fade and Dragon Age series, but like way more beautiful. All right, so it looks like they're battling. It's men battling what looks to be like elementals or dark warriors of some kind.
In the end, we won the war. Merlin stole the sacred flame of the Four Dwellers and ignited the Menhirs, driving away the mist and clearing the nights of weirdness. It was the first time we uncovered the secrets hidden within the Menhirs.
I bet this game would look awesome on a widescreen monitor, like an OLED, which I have one, but I don't use it for recording because YouTube has a hard time with the aspect ratio. But yeah, I'd love to, I'll have to come back through this separately and use HDR and put it on my OLED widescreen. Ultra wide, I mean. I bet this looks so cool. Look at that. Man, that's like so freaking cool. I'm taking so many screenshots right now. Good job. Props to the level designers and the artists. Really great job. If you happen to see this, guys, like tremendous job. This is amazing. For a small indie studio, this is incredible. Oh, look at that. So flippin' cool.
Still, the land of Avalon honored our toil. It soaked up our sweat, our suffering, and our blood. In time, it rewarded us. Here in Avalon, we were given the chance to create great things. Camelot, the eternal castle, the capital of all humankind, was meant to be a symbol of that.
Wow. So cool. Oh God, is it going to make me sprint and jump? This is where I get nervous because I'm not good at like the multiple coordinating button presses. Oh, cool. The lighting is so good. It's definitely pushing my card. I mean, I can feel the room getting a little warmer and the fans kicking in. So it's definitely pushing my GPU. Probably because of the lighting effects, I'm guessing. It's just so crazy. God. Okay, I gotta do this again. Shift, forward, jump. Oh, it's like an eye. I just noticed that from that angle. It's like an eye.
We left the homelands to survive. The plague had consumed everything we once knew. We thought we'd escaped it, but the Red Death returned like a spectre to haunt us. Once again, it began to devour our home.
Alright, so the Red Death, something happened and destroyed Camelot. Oh. Alright, one sec. we're getting some lag here in the recording. Okay, let's see if this helps at all. I changed the encoding preset to be, nope, we're still getting lag. Really interesting. Okay. Hold on. All right, let's see. No, still getting lag. Not sure what to do. I mean, it's just kind of... Okay, I dropped it down one more. It still looks like we're getting massive lag, though. Not sure what else I can do. Let's try. I'll try making a couple other adjustments. All right, let's see. Still getting some lag. Wow. Just not really sure how to even get this recording lag resolved. Whoops, didn't want photo mode there. I've changed every setting I can think of, and I'm still getting a ton of render lag and missed dropped frames. I'm not getting the encoder overloaded message, I'm just getting a lot of dropped frames. All right, let's see if this helps at all. I think it's even worse. I think it's because of this fire effect, maybe. I mean, in-game, it's fine. It's just the recording that's lagging. I can kind of see it. It's not terrible in the recording, but I can see it yeah, there it goes. Now it's getting terrible. Alright, we're just going to go through and deal with it, and hopefully it's not horrendous. I've changed it as best I can. I apologize if the quality is affected. I really didn't think I'd have any problems. Seems a little better now, I think. I don't see everything red. Okay, let's try going this way. Nope. Where am I supposed to go? Oh, there it is right there. The eye. All right. Here we are back in the... This is pretty cool. All right, I think we're good now. I think that the last adjustment I made helped. Could have just been that scene too, with all the fire and effects and lighting. This is really cool. So when you see me keep looking over, I'm looking at my second monitor to just make sure the stream is, or the recording is okay. These the Red Priests. They bringing Arthur back to life. This is so dark. Yeah, they're reanimating him.
Oh, awaken thee, once and future king.
Wow, okay, I really thought that was going to be the end of the demo. This demo is pretty extensive. This is giving me major H.R. Giger vibes. Like major. Like look at the ground texture. Major H.R. Giger vibes. Ugh, so gross. It's so weird. Literally. I just want to look around for a minute. So these are... Oh, gosh. Touch? I don't know if I should touch anything quite yet. It does have me going here for main quest. Okay. So there's blood flowing out of these orbs going into these. This is an eye.
I am his hunger, the craving for what was beyond reach.
Bind the soul to the stone. Wait, what? Hold on. What does my journal say? Great escape. The knight said we'll meet again after I find a way out of the island asylum. Okay, interesting. This is marked as the quest, so I guess I'll go ahead and touch this. Bind soul to the stone.
I am the price paid for touching the unreal.
Okay. What happens though if I touch other... Like, what happens if I touch this?
I am his will, the fire that bends the world to his command.
So could I have chosen any of these? No. These aren't bleeding yet, so I bet that I have to... that you come back to this space periodically and you unlock these one by one, is what I'm guessing. Okay. Let's go back and go to this altar. Wow.
Ah, yes. I can see through the mist, but it's still all so unclear. I've dreamt of countless deaths for such a long time. Yes, it's time to wake. I am Arthur Pendragon. I led humans to Avalon shores. I built the great halls of Camelot. Thank you for bringing me here. I believe I owe you, young one.
Is this like a twisted version of the round table? Because I see knights in the background. So it's just like the round table, and the knights of the round table are like the dark priests. Thank you for bringing me here. I mean, I didn't really have a choice.
It may not seem like it at times, but one always has a choice. Even if it's as simple as pushing onwards when others might back down. You brought me back. This is what matters, and for that, I am grateful. But now, let us leave this place and head to Avalon. I need to see my kingdom again. I trust you'll accompany me, or would you rather stay in this wretched place?
No, but what even is this place?
I am not sure. Yet I learned to be grateful of fortunate outcomes, even if they come unexpected. It seems to be a place located between life and death. Or maybe a place that can defy death. But why was it created? By whom and when? These I'm unable to answer.
Why were you imprisoned here?
Trust me, I wish I knew. I remember death, then darkness, a terrible loneliness. Ages upon ages of solitude. And these are all the details I have. Perhaps, in time, I'll remember more. But that's enough questions for now. Let us walk together and see the kingdom forged so long ago. After years of struggle, my people in Avalon finally live in peace and prosperity. I must see the legacy of the Age of Conquest with my own eyes. My Camelot in all its glory. What is happening?
No. It's not going to be that easy.
I see now. I am not whole. You have only freed a part of me. I'm not strong enough. For now, I will have to journey by your side until my strength returns. I'll see the world through your eyes. In return, I'll lend you what strength I have.
I don't want you inside my mind. Okay, I'm not sure that it is an honor. I feel like, you know, he was brought back through some horrible magic, and I now am in this, like, weird, awful tomb. But I guess it's an honor.
You are a surprising acquaintance, and it will be a pleasure to travel with someone of your disposition. And since it seems that fate has bound us together, let us make the best of it. Seeing my legacy through the eyes of another, a true picture of Avalon, not one crafted specifically for the king, may prove to be an interesting experience.
All right, let's make our way for Avalon then.
Oh, what an adventure this will be.
I don't know. Will it? Weirdness power received. Okay. Said weirdness power received. character status. Okay, oh, I lost. Okay, so I got rid of, I no longer have the Red Death. Good. So that's one thing. Okay, inventory, quests. All right, the Great Escape. The knight said we'll meet again when I find a way out of the asylum. A world to win. King Arthur asked me to find more pieces of his soul in order to bring him back. So that seems to be the overarching quest of the game. It says Arthur's memory, main scene, Arthur's memory. Okay. Well, there he is. Okay, what do I need to do? Oh, I have to go back through the door. This is so creepy. Oh, for goodness sake. This demo is really long. I mean, I'm not gonna lie. Like, I thought it was just gonna be like, you know, like a 1 hour, 2 hour thing, and I'm approaching the 4 hour mark between the two videos. We have a ring of protection. Increases armor by 1. I think I'd prefer that over the athlete's pride. Okay, so this is where we were. You have unlocked your first soul fragment. From now on, you can safely enter the weirdness and interact with various machinery left behind by the Foredwellers. Additionally, the power of King Arthur has healed you from the Red Death. Alright, so now I can get rid of these. And I can probably go over that bridge, which I couldn't do earlier. Let's wait for it to fully form, because I don't want to fall through. Okay. Yeah, you know, I mean, I'm just looking at this and it gives me H.R. Giger, Alien, and Ridley Scott Raised by Wolves vibes. It's very creepy, very alien, very strange. I mean, cool in terms of the game. Oh my god, here we go again. Now what? Now what? Oh my god, what? What? What is that? Holy cow, that is cool. That's like an eyeless Cyclops pushing like a grinding wheel. Oh god. Gross. But awesome. Look at this. This is so flippin' creepy, man. Oh my god. So creepy. What is it grinding up? It's like orbs all around the chamber. Is it like some kind of energy? Like there's an energy in the middle, like a... So it's like an entropy clock or something. Yeah, I don't know. It reminds me of a weird entropy clock. Oh, there's something on the ground here. Weird plasm. This dungeon is just like enormous. Okay. Alright, so far so good. No more skipped frames. What's this? We must abandon the vision because what is beyond the sea came to us and we do not want it. We must leave to defend ourselves. They are coming. The Titans will stay. So it looked like those humans were fighting giant, yeah, like elemental titans, or I wonder if that's what that's in reference to. So Avalon was besieged by some kind of force. We created the Titans, for we need their work. Guard the peace of the working Titans, for without them we would not have power within our walls. Away from Tuathan, only the power of what is underground allows us to reach where the weirdness does not. Even when we leave, the Titans will not stop working. It is how they were created. With their power one day, we will manage to learn what lies beyond the sea. So, was that actually a Titan in the previous chamber? I think it was, but it looked like it had been sort of, you know, destroyed. This is so cool. This chamber is like crazy. Okay. Scared the crap out of me. Holy cow, that scared the crap out of me. Wow. Because the game is so quiet, and I mean, it's creepy, but it doesn't have like jump scares. So I just was genuinely not expecting it. All right. Soul fragments grant you a measure of King Arthur's power. Activate a soul fragment with middle mouse button to experience temporary effects, such as increased damage or slowed time. Rest at a bonfire and select the appropriate option to recharge the king's power. All right, temporal hold. What did that do? All right. Well, I am playing this on super easy, so I'm sure that battle would be a little more exciting. But I just, for the sake of the demo, I wanted to be everything to be pretty simple. Can I examine this? No. Okay, so the Titan was like the boss, or would have been, except that, you know, I killed it in 2 hits. This is cool. Right. I guess I just walk into it. Holy cow. All right. Normally I would stop, but I feel like we're almost at the end of this video. I am going to take a break here, and then I'll be right back and we'll continue on. I can't imagine that there's too much more of this demo, but maybe I'm wrong. Okay, continuing on. We have finally made it out to the beach. There's a statue over here. Looks like a crashed boat. I think I can go down here. Let's see if we find anything down here. Sharpening stone. Wolfsbane. Aha, letter to the Prior. Venerable Prior, I have left my post at the island asylum to deliver alarming news. My brothers have lost their senses, their souls tainted by a voice that is not the word. I have proof. Did Prophet Kai's teaching ever command us to subject her followers to torture while fighting to heal their bodies and souls? Were we not to seek a cure for the plague rather than indulge in the dark powers of the weirdness? Please examine this appeal. Surely you did not compose it. Nor do I recognize the fanatic's seal. Someone is corrupting our brothers, attempting to silence the true word. I bring this letter and evidence to you, hoping for a just response. Brother Leon. I'm going to take that. Just in case we need it. New quest. The world is silent. Okay. So that is... Let's see. Quests. Hold on. Okay, L, J, okay. Great escape. The world is silent. I found a letter describing the heresies happening on the island asylum. The Prior might be interested in this discovery. I should find someone to deliver the letter to. All right. I feel like I'm going everywhere I should not be going, but... Dig. Oh, because I have a shovel. See, you should always pick up a shovel. Always. Coin purse. And mead. Can I swim? Maybe I should put my shovel away first. Wow. So this was advertised as an open world game, so it definitely is. Definitely has that vibe. Like you can just wander off anywhere. I do like that it has a photo mode. I haven't made a lot of use of it. Okay, cooking pot. I don't think I've learned any new recipes. Nope. Oh, there's a dead cook with a silk hat. And what's this? Flame resin? Coats weapon for 60 seconds. Okay. So hold on now. Tracker. The Great Escape. Okay. The knight said we'll meet again when I find a way out of the island asylum. All right. So I have this tracked, right? But it doesn't show up anywhere on my tracker, and I still can't open a map. So I wonder if this demo is just sort of open-ended and you just don't progress, and maybe certain features are missing. I didn't really read all the details about the demo, so... Oh, dig. Let's dig. Okay, coin purse. Yep, lockpick, wine, and sharpening stone. All right, take all. I don't know if there are day and night cycles, but I assume that there are. Lots of mushrooms. Always lots of mushrooms. Parsley, poultry, redfin carp, flour. All right, so this took me back around to another area here. Lots of milkweed. So it's giving you lots of stuff to collect right off the bat, which is nice. Sage. So if you like to do... Okay, there's the statue. So this is where I came out. Or nearby where I came out, at any rate. Yeah, that's where I came out, right there. And that was where I went. Okay, so let's go over this way. Actually, can I get up to that statue? I think I can. A chair. Nice. Moonshine. Somebody was sitting out here getting... Oh, he got drunk and he fell off the cliff. Alright, there's, looks like a red priest there. Oh no, that's probably the guy I need to meet. Okay. It is very pretty. It is very pretty. I will definitely give it that. Very pretty. I know I can get up here somehow. I do wish that there was a way to just sort of collect everything all at once. If you're kind of collecting bunches. Oh, lovely. Lovely. So this is another crazy, creepy statue where people are like performing strange worship of like dead stuff. There's some feathers. I can't imagine that I need feathers for anything. Essence of the wind. Wolfsbane. Carnation. Alright, you know what? Maybe I should take the feathers. They probably can be used. Craft something. What's this? Nothing. Dead people. Okay, so it's like an altar, sacrificial altar of some kind. All right, can I get over to that guy? Yes, here we go. Corpse. Oh, look at this. So out here we can see buried. Looks like a lot of ships have crashed on the rocks. Yeah. Okay, this is back around where we were before. Wow. Okay. Let's find our guy. He's over here at the boat. There he is. Can I swim? Like, can I just swim over to him? Oh, I can. Okay. That's kind of cool. So I could like dive. Find stuff if I wanted. Here he is. Hi, man. Hello, Caradoc.
There you are. It took you a while. I was getting worried you wouldn't make it. I even realized that I didn't get a chance to introduce myself. I'm Caradoc, your savior. What kept you so long?
Well, I ran into some trouble along the way. You sent me through even though you knew what was there, didn't you?
I had my suspicions. What I didn't expect was you walking back free of the sickness. So go on. What did you find in there?
I found King Arthur.
You found him. I'm truly sorry it turned out to be you.
Oh, thank you. Why? What are you talking about?
Well, it seems that the Red Priests managed to succeed in at least one of their experiments. You were able to go deep into the weirdness, survive, and even bring a piece of our king's soul back with you. I don't have to explain that this isn't something that happens every day. My job is to make sure it won't ever happen again.
Oh, great.
Which means you have to die.
Oh, come on.
Sorry.
Oh, for goodness, I'm gonna beat you with my shovel. Wait, he killed me? In one hit? What?
I'm sorry, but that had to be done. It shouldn't leave any lasting damage.
What? 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 What the hell?
I had to do it.
Do what?
I had to get rid of the parasite that infested you a moment ago. You've seen, no, you've felt what he's capable of. This power can't be unleashed on Avalon. Not again.
What are you talking about? You almost killed me.
I could, but I have no issue with you. Only with what you carry within you. This means you're safe, unless you decide to stand against me. You are much more valuable to me alive than dead.
Start making sense.
You found yourself in the middle of a mess that's been brewing for 600 years. Every single time things go down the shitter on this island, a bunch of cowards in Camelot bring our once and future king back from the dead. It's happened before. It will happen again. And soon. My journey, my mission, is to stop this from happening.
So you just killed King Arthur, who was inside of me.
No, but thanks to you, I finally destroyed a piece of him I couldn't have reached otherwise. And from where I stand, that's progress.
What do you want from me?
My goal is to destroy King Arthur. To get rid of him, once and for all. There are pieces of his soul scattered across Avalon. I could use help in finding, collecting, and destroying them. What the Red Priests did to you must have been horrible. And yet, you've gained a unique ability to contain Arthur's powers within you. And what can be contained can be killed. That is why your assistance might be of help on my journey.
So we're kind of like Simon Belmont in Castlevania 2 Simon's Quest. We've got to go find the scattered body parts of King Arthur throughout the land, piece them back together, and then destroy him. Just like Simon did with Dracula. Yeah? Is that kind of what's going on? Why is killing King Arthur so important to you?
He's the reason the world as we know it is coming to an end. Every time they resurrect him, the weirdness grows stronger. Soon it will cover all of Avalon, and nobody will survive that. I've been cleaning this mess for a long time now, and I truly wish for this nightmare to end.
Okay, but how do I know that this guy here that I'm talking to isn't actually the bad guy? And that King Arthur just needs to be made whole so that he can stop this guy from spreading the weirdness. You realize you're asking for my help right after you've attacked me.
I stand against the most powerful being Avalon has ever seen. This requires caution. What would you do were you in my place? Kindly ask your target if it wants to be killed. Please. And if you really must know, the spell I used on my sword couldn't have harmed you. I knew that. You were surprised. I got the upper hand. And now you're safe and sound. Can we leave this behind? Or did I judge you incorrectly and you'd like to waste some more of our time and cry about it some more?
I'm just trying to understand what's going on, man. There's no need to get personal about it. Also, like, who are you? You haven't really told me who you are. Are you Merlin? Are you Lancelot? Okay, what's your plan?
The plan is to steal Excalibur. Or at least, what's hiding within that damned blade. A piece of our king is bound to it. And so it needs to be destroyed.
Where is it now?
The sword is kept in the Horns of the South. It's a fortress. But if someone has this emblem, they can enter freely. Here, pin it to your clothes. If you decide to help me, you should get in without any issues. When you do, find the captain. Brendan's his name. He'll tell you the rest.
Wait a minute. Wait a minute. When I was in that strange place, the entity that is supposedly King Arthur said to me that he would come with me. Now this guy's been helping me from the beginning, but how do I know that he's not even, that he could be that entity himself? I didn't say I'd help you.
And yet I still gave you an opportunity to do so. You'll have plenty of time to think about it on the boat.
Wait, I have more questions.
Definitely. And all of them essential. But I have to leave you for a while. You should get some rest first. Judging by the waves, our journey won't be pleasant. Set up a camp and get some sleep. Then we'll sail for the Horns of the South. Ah, and here, have some cobweb. Throw that into the fire and you'll be safe from the weirdness. Just in case I don't come back before nightfall.
Oh, great. Setting up a bonfire. From now on, whenever you'd like to rest, level up, or cook something, you can set up a bonfire in the game world. To do this, simply open the quick wheel. Whispers represent fragments of memory unlocked by your mysterious companion. You can discuss these with him by the campfire. New quest, Shadow of the Horns. Objective updated, a world to win. Points available, Arthur memories, set a bonfire. Okay, so let's go first into quests. The Great Escape, I should make a bonfire and rest. A world to win, the first piece of the King's soul is tied to Excalibur. Shadow of the Horns, I learned that Caradoc, the knight who broke me out from the island asylum, wanted to steal Excalibur from the Horns of the South. And it seems that to do so, they were supposed to meet with the captain of this place, a man called Brendan. The pin that Caradoc gave me should grant me safe passage to the Horns of the South. Okay. And in my inventory, I have some new stuff. Oh, I got a chef's hat, a silk hat. And I got a new ring. What's this? Ring of Toughness increases encumbrance limit by 25. Yeah, that's probably a little more useful than 5 health. Let's do that. All right. Now, what else? We've got Origin Potion to reset stats and skills. Flame Resin to coat weapon for 60 seconds. Okay, yeah, let's to mark all as seen. Okay, character. Okay, I've got attributes, 1 available point, and skill trees, 1 available point. Add points while setting by the fire. Okay. So how do I... What's this? Safe conduct pass. What's this? Letter to the prior. Okay. Hold on. One-handed, magic, armor, rings, potions, consumables. He gave me a cobweb. Letter to the prior, Father Vaughn's notes. Wait. Father Vaughn's notes. Old letter. What's Father Vaughn's notes? Oh, Katrin, right, because I took that. What's the old letter? Katrin, okay. Yeah. Safe conduct pass. Okay, Ninian's tag. I mean, how do I set up my bonfire? Oh, wait, quick wheel. Okay. Oh, I see, right here. Bonfire offers a moment of peace in a world slipping into chaos, used to rest, cook, and repel the weirdness and speak with Arthur. All right, let's place my bonfire. Did I place the bonfire? Okay, can I get rid of this shovel first of all and sheath my weapon? Right. Let's place bonfire. Oh, there we go. Okay. There is King Arthur. I thought he got rid of me. What parasite did this guy stab from me? If Arthur is still with me, then what is the parasite? Talk. Cook, rest, level up, fuel, power, weird soul. Okay, talk.
I should be gone. I should be gone. And yet, here we are. Whatever he tried, it must have failed. Something must have gone wrong. For him. For us, it was a stroke of luck.
Caradoc hates you. He said you don't deserve to return.
Hatred. Yes. That much I understood. But why? What did I take from him that he would go so far? He speaks as if he knows me. As if he has seen something I have not. And yet, I reach for it, and there is nothing.
Do you know what happened?
I felt him strike. For a moment, there was nothing. No weight, no voice, no self. Just silence. But then, you pulled me back, didn't you? Or have I never left?
What do you remember?
I don't... Not much. That isn't right. I should remember. I should. All I know is that I left my kingdom strong, prosperous. It should have grown. It must have flourished in my absence.
So you don't know this Caradoc?
No. It seems that I should, but I don't. He knew me, spoke with certainty, with anger. But to me, he's a stranger. If he was a part of my past, then that past has been taken from me. I need to regain it.
So we're off to steal Excalibur.
It seems so. If Caradoc is hunting for more pieces of my soul, we should definitely claim them first. When we do, I should grow stronger. I should remember. I should be whole. Let's go then, young one. Let's not waste any more time. I left my kingdom strong. It should have only grown stronger in my absence. And if something threatens it now, then I will see it restored.
Okay, cook, rest, level up, fuel, light a campfire to unlock new possibilities and hidden options. Restore word soul power, restore your spent abilities and regain word soul power. Heal 10. All right, let's level up. So we have attributes first. And I'm going to go with I mean, I'm playing on easy, so it probably doesn't really matter, but let's go with endurance first. Okay, confirm. Yep. All right. And now skill trees. Let's choose general. Godly physique increases melee damage by 5%. Let's do that. Okay. So that unlocks Executioner. Next level enemies take 30% increased damage if staggered. Weapons of great heft increase physical damage by 2% for each point of your weapon's weight. Last stand, when below 30% health, increases melee damage by 30%. All right. Okay, so we are now leveled up. Yes? I think so. Okay, restore word soul power. I know I used that on the boss. So that cost me fuel. So that removes the other ability. I guess rest. Rest at the campfire to recover strength. Resting until... Does it matter? I mean... Midnight... Does it matter how long I rest for? I mean... Current time is 18:33, so this would be... 23, this would be 6, 7, I guess like 8 hours. Oh, it's kind of like time of day. I see. Seems it's time to set sail for the mainland. Okay. All right.
Ready? Hop on the boat.
For such a long time, I've dreamt of countless deaths.
Okay, this must be the...
It's time to wake.
So I think that's the end of the demo, and this is the trailer that we saw on the website, as far as I understand it. I'm guessing. Unless this is just the intended intro. So that was a very pretty meaty demo experience. That dungeon we went through was bigger than I expected. And then the beach was, you know, fairly expansive as well. It also introduced us to leveling up and campfire, a little bit of our skills and abilities, basic combat, gave us the introduction to the story. So, pretty good. I mean, covered the basics. I would have appreciated a little more in the way of tutorials and onboarding, because it did seem to leave a lot up to sort of intuition. I mean, I'm not overly familiar with this style of game, but I have at least played Elder Scrolls before, and this is very similar to that in terms of the crafting and cooking and the fighting style and all of that. It's simplistic, but it works. And I'm glad that they have a very, very easy story option, because that's what I enjoy doing generally.
Avalon will not save itself.
The first time I play a game, I usually play it on the easiest setting and get familiar with everything, and then the second time I go through, sometimes I increase the difficulty if I have the chance to do so. So, patch 0.9. Okay, so this demo is not the current game version, because I believe the current game version was updated to 1.20. It says, thanks for playing the demo. Our team has put tons of effort and passion into creating Tainted Grail, so we hope you enjoyed it. Full game will have 50 to 70 hours of branching content full of quests, memorable NPCs, items, perks, and tons of secrets to discover. We are aiming for a premiere in Q2, so this game is already out. It came out in May of 2025, and just recently they patched up to 1.2, I believe. So the demo, as I suspected, has not been updated with the current version of the game. So that's interesting. Okay, so that's the end of the demo. Let's just go over here. I'll turn on photo mode How did I get photo mode? Here we go. And then we'll chat about my thoughts. Can I rotate my dude? No, I can rotate around him. There we go. And toggle UI. All right, so my thoughts on the game overall. More enjoyable than I expected, to be quite honest, and more polished than I expected. And this is version 0.9, whereas the live current version on Steam, I believe, is 1.2, so I'm sure they've made improvements. Cutscenes were a little bit lower quality, but the in-game rendering is good. It's obviously got a very realistic, high fantasy, medieval style to it. Oh, this is cool. It automatically rotates the camera so you can take time and chat like I'm doing now. Visuals are good. The dungeon atmosphere was excellent. This beach is very beautiful. I do appreciate the sort of realism that they've gone for as opposed to a more cartoony sort of vibe. Not that there's anything wrong with that, but I think this sort of game, the more realistic look is better. There is a certain little type of datedness to it. I can't quite put my finger on it, but I think that just comes down to, you know, being developed by, you know, a small independent studio. So that being said, I think they've done a great job, you know, having only a limited amount of resources. The studio is apparently based in Poland. From what I could tell, there wasn't much information about it on the web. Most of the links I found went to the publisher, which is Awaken Realms, and they are known for board games. They have several board game IPs. And from what I could tell, the games that they have had, that they've published, the video games they've published based off of their board game IPs are have all been made by different studios. The only one that has made more than one game, I think, is Questline. And the first game was Tainted Grail. I forget something Conquest. Came out, I think, like in 2020 or 2021. So this game seems to be an extension of that world. So it's dark Arthurian legend. It's an alternate take on the Arthurian legends. As I mentioned in the first video, I'm not overly familiar with those, so I'm probably missing some of the coolness of that theme. But, you know, it does kind of make me want to go and learn a little bit more about those legends so that as I play through the game, I'll understand what the differences are. Like, what are they flipping on its head here? Obviously, they've turned Arthur into a questionable villain / potentially a hero, but that's to be seen, I guess, as part of the story. Really leans into that grimdark fantasy. Lots of brown, lots of dark color, a lot of, you know, gory, graphic, gross stuff, like the diagrams and drawings and the bodies and the brains and the zombies, and all of that was, some of it was genuinely gross. Also some really good level design. I was genuinely, really amazed with the level design, particularly in after we'd left the dungeon that we were in, and got into, I guess, I forget what it was called, but like the weirdness area. That was really cool. That sort of dreamlike area. Also the excavated cavern and the sort of resting place of King Arthur. It was all very like H.R. Giger vibes. So that was neat. Gave me like a lot of like Raised by Wolves and Alien vibes. You know, will I continue to play this? Probably, yeah. I don't know if I'll record it. I think I would need to play a little bit more of it to know if it's something that I would want to do a full series of. Of course, if I get any kind of traction on these videos, I mean, my channel is itty bitty, tiny, minuscule, but if for some reason YouTube algorithm picks this up and people start commenting, if people want to see a series, then I would probably do one. But for myself, I'm not sure. However, would I recommend that people who enjoy this genre of first-person high fantasy open world, would I recommend that they try this game? Absolutely, yes. You should try this game. If you are, especially if you're a fan of Skyrim and Elder Scrolls games, and you've been looking for something else, because let's be honest, that game came out 15 years ago. And I don't think we're going to see Elder Scrolls 6 anytime soon. So if you've been looking for something to fill that void, this is probably it. It says 50 to 70 hours, and that appears to be for the main storyline. I assume that if you are somebody who spends time doing all of the side quests and really exploring every corner of every part of the world, then you might get more than 50 to 70 hours, but that's still a pretty meaty storyline. 50 to 70 hours is plenty for most people. And it seems like they are actively working on the game, since they did just put out a patch. I didn't read much about the patch. I probably will go do that after I finish this video, just to see what they've updated. But as I mentioned in the other video, the guy that clued me into this is Mortismal Gaming. It's a YouTube channel, and he does cover games like this. So check him out if you guys enjoy that kind of content. If that being said, if you like this video, I would love it if you'll give it a like. And if you enjoy it, consider subscribing to my channel. I tend to post mostly relaxed, oftentimes no commentary videos with minimal editing, and really just things that you can kind of chill out to at nighttime in bed or just in the background. If I do speak, I try to be pretty calm and quiet. I know in the first video I was a little more animated. That's unusual. I think I was just kind of not really sure what to make of the game, so I was commenting a little more, but typically I do more relaxed commentary. What else? Yeah, so if you enjoy that, be great. Give this a like. Leave your comments. I do read them. And let me know. You might want to see more of this series. It would be a true blind playthrough for me. Otherwise, I will see y'all around. Overall, I think Tainted Grail, The Fall of Avalon is a pretty solid game from a small independent studio. It seems like it has a lot going for it, so definitely worth checking out. Thanks, and I'll see you guys all later.